I think festivals that are dedicated to children's books, like the Scribblers Festival here in Perth, are really important.
Here we are nurturing the roots of reading for pleasure, reading for filling your brain up, for creating empathy, for all the good things that kids' books do.
And we get to talk about how we create things and why we create things, and it's kind of fantastic.
You can come along to the festival, you can meet lots of children's authors and illustrators, you can see their work, you can meet them, which I think is always an important thing, you know, to realise that authors and illustrators are real people.
By seeing that there are real people actually making these things, that human beings sit down and do this a lot or do this a lot, it's another job you can do.
Anything that encourages kids to read or be creative is really important for their mental health. They can articulate their emotions, but also just as an escape from our digitally saturated worlds.
Being focused on something so easy but so complicated all at once, where you're having to keep the big picture in your mind and you know what it's going to be, but right now you've got 6 hours of drawing cobblestones or hair or bricks. It's this meditative state.
There's a real element of mindfulness in this kind of work. You have to dedicate your time to it and not be distracted by social media or your phone or what's going on in the next room. It really is about being immersed in the work.
Storytelling is a kind of magic, you know, that out of words you create an entire world in someone else's head.
You're actually entering someone else's viewpoint, someone else's mind. And I think it makes us understand each other better. And I think in the world we live in now, that's what we need.
Kids have been just fantastic. Everywhere I've gone, kids have been so engaged and they've asked such wonderful questions. And it's festivals like these that really allow them to kind of be at their best.
And I hope that festivals like the Scribblers Festival will create the illustrators and the writers of the future. And maybe even more importantly, will keep kids reading and reading books for pleasure.
Now we've added writer, poet, illustrator to the list of potential things that you kids can think, do you know what? I could do that.